what it is, what it do. It's your girl, Brittany. You know what up. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is. I know what it is. We know that I post frequently. Come on, y'all. Say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing a Dougie bow, our Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, come without further ado. Let's go and get into today's video. So, y'all, we are getting into Duly and Solo's bad blood. Now, first things first. The Caucasian man was irritating me. Oh my God. Girl, he just kept talking. I wanted to say, shut it. God damn, don't let him host another bad blood. I don't care if he made it up or what. I don't care. Don't let him host another one. He was getting on my last nerve. Oh my God. At one point, he gonna ask Solo, so you don't want to fight anymore? I gagged. That is the wrong thing to say. That should never come out your mouth. Ever. That should never come out your mouth. If anything, baby, Isaiah was like, what we doing? Let's go. Come on. You're going to get another round then. Da-da-da. Okay. So my thing is, when it comes to Solo and Taye, I definitely think they underestimated Dully and Ken. Mind you, Dully and Ken, you know, obviously don't look like they'll give it up, but they do give it up. I'm not gonna lie. I think out of everybody, Ken got told the most. Cause like, ooh. He was crying and everything. I'm crying for him. I said, you know what? He didn't even come on that type of time, and he got done the worst. I definitely think Ken got done the worst. His eye getting black. He crying. Like, he definitely was bruised up. He definitely was bruised up. I'm not gonna lie. And, you know, he wasn't even coming on that type of time. Now, obviously, on Playboy's episode 8 that came out this Sunday with Bad Blood, you know, I was telling y'all, I really didn't care about what the Texas boys really had going on. I was more so caught up in the drama with Landon, Pootie, and Man. So I really wasn't stunned what they had going on. The fact that they didn't brought it to Bad Blood, I definitely think that was good that they put the Bad Blood here this Sunday, you know, so it can make more sense. So all the Texas boys feels like Ken is an op. But Ken gonna do what he want to do. Ken gonna be cool wherever he want to be cool with. And I don't blame Ken for that. We grown. I don't owe y'all no loyalty. Like, you know, I'm not dealing with that. Now, Solo and Taye is cousins. I didn't know that. I thought they was just close. I didn't know they was cousins though. But okay. And Taye and Solo are close. They friends. I guess they besties because, mind you, Taye did not mind. Taye was like, okay. But again, I definitely think with Ken, I definitely think Taye underestimated Ken, so he had to go and whoop Ken real quick that second round. I'm not gonna lie to you, he had to go and whoop Ken real quick that second round. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I definitely don't care about all that dialogue. Like, he just kept any dialogue. They don't need a whole bunch of dialogue, baby. We as the audience just need to know what happened. Thank you for putting it in the beginning to tell us Dully's side. But after that, what more dialogue do they need? They gonna be cool after this, but Dully had to get his lick back real quick. I don't blame Dully. And I'll be wanting you every time I see you too. Now, I think before this, Dully didn't fight like that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the situation that happened on season 1, Playboys turned Dully into this person that he is today, where he don't mind, he don't let nobody play with him, and Dully fight for real. Like, Dully gonna come wherever he need to come by himself with people. Like, Dully really give it up. And I definitely think, you know, him and Pootie have a similar story of people seeing him get beat up in that closet, and then they felt like Dully was an easy task, and he been taking these boys one by one. You know, when it came to Landon, he made Landon hit the curb. Y'all know what I'm talking. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all been here for a while, y'all know we talked about this. But he fought Landon. He did his thing with Landon. He got to fight with Isaiah. He got to fight with Pootie. You know, he don't mind. He gonna fight any of them. He got to fight with Cashy. Dully do not mind. So Dully definitely is not no easy task. I definitely think when Solo came in, like he said, is this the same person I beat up in the closet? Nah, nigga, this ain't the same person. It's Solo. Like sober. Like, this is a sober Dully. You know what I'm saying? Sober. He on that. He fiending for his drug. He on that. He ready and he ready to get in the field. And I don't blame Dully for having that energy and being pumped up. I was irritated. Like they kept trying to get the dialogue in the middle. He was like, "Come on," and I definitely felt like while his adrenaline was up, let them go and fight. We don't need the adrenaline to calm all the way down. Calm all the way down. And then them get into it again. That was irritating me. I like all that dialogue and keep asking them for dialogue was very, very, very annoying to me. Like, get to the point. We're here for the fight. Let's get it. Let's rumble. Let's get that. So let's go and get into the video. So in the beginning, just to wrap it up, sum it up real quick. Duly was letting it be known, he just came to get his fade. He came to get his fair one. He not gonna drag it out, but he just want to get his fade. He's not gonna continue to beef with Solo. He just want to let Solo know, hey, nigga, you got that one. I'm gonna give you that one, nigga. But me today, you can't mess with me today. This ain't the Duly that was in the closet. This the Duly that's here fighting you on this concrete. Which I definitely understand that he deserved to get his lick back. He definitely needed a fair head up. Not only that, Ken, I get what Ken coming from too. Ken and Taye more so was just being neutral, saying if somebody jump in, they was gonna handle it or whatever. Cool, great, awesome. I love that. Love that for y'all. Now, the whole premiere situation, I don't know if Swag talked to Duly and Solo at the premiere and, filmed it, letting us know that they was going to do a bad blood. I don't know if it was at the premiere that's when he set it up. But, obviously they seen each other face to face, and that's when Swag set up the bad blood. But with Duly coming to the bad blood, I guess Solo felt the way because he don't want to be on eggshells. Obviously he know the way he did Duly. He know Duly is still wanting his lick back. And Duly live in Atlanta, and I think the premiere was in ATL. So, he didn't want to be on eggshells. But again, the man wanted his face. So, rain, sleet, or snow, on camera, off camera, he needed it. Now, this was something I forgot to say in my summary in the beginning, or my first thoughts. The crazy thing is, this whole time, Solo is like, it ain't that deep to me. If he want another round, but on live, he going live every time like, I tore you the first round. Second round, I told you I was a tie. First round, I told you it was a tie. Second round, I tore him. This and that. Baby, they had to beg you to get in the second round. No shade. They had to coach you in the second round. I really think that's crazy that he was doing all that popping on the internet, and we literally see the live footage, and they having to beg you to even get a second round with him. Because that first round, again, you thinking this the nigga in the closet. And he's not, just not the nigga in the closet no more. So the fact that he was on the internet being like, I tore you, bitch, I whooped you, no shade. You ain't whoop on him like you thought you whooped on him. It did not give whoop on him. But we're going to get into that. But I just wanted to go and speak that up and talk about that, because I just seen not too long ago him saying, yeah, y'all know the bad blood coming out. And, I already told y'all what it gave. First round tie, second round, I whooped him. I dropped him. I beat him up. Like, but on the episode, if he want another round, like, it's not that deep to me. Like, man, did I really do good? Like, come on, tell me the truth. Girl, you was not that confident in yourself, Boogs. Now, what pissed me off with Duly told me something. I just got the fight last night, so my hand. My thing is this, Duly, you been fiending for this for the longest. Fiending for this fade. And now, my hand. Baby, you could have told whoever you fought, hey, I'm going to see you in a minute. I can't fight you right now. I can fight you the next day or something like that. You could have put that fade on hold. You should have came to me 100% ready. Even though you did do your thing, it was irritating to me because, we've been rooting for you. We've been waiting on you to be able to get your one in with him. And the fact that you were like, my hand, I'm gonna do my rounds with my hand. That did get on my nerves. All right, so I took a small break in the midst of me recording this. I had to go potty real quick. I got on the internet, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I always gotta do my disclaimers because sometimes we as a collective don't agree, and that's fine. That's okay. I'm gonna let y'all already know this is my opinion. I didn't necessarily go look and see who y'all feel like won or lost because I honestly don't care. This is my opinion. Now, I did see that Dully is writing essays and novels, baby. I'm not finna read that today. It might get in a clean sweep or something. I don't know. Or another video if it's that serious to me. And I seen that Solo is saying whatever he said. Girl, I don't care. But I'm gonna let y'all know this is my opinion. And neither one of them are necessarily my faves or anything, but I'm gonna give y'all my opinion of who I think won, lost, or give it to, or tie, or whatever. We all might not agree, and that's okay. That's cool. Now, I will say another thing that did get on my nerves was the editing. The editing would show their name and then show the other person's face. Why is y'all doing that? Y'all see literally the dudes that y'all have to put by the name. I don't know who edited that, but that was stupid. Y'all been doing good with the editing for a while now. I don't know how that went over y'all head. I don't know why y'all put the opponent instead of the person. Like, mind you, it had a person name and it put the person name, then it put a picture of the opponent in the box. What is the purpose of that? I see if y'all was saying opponent, then they put the picture, but it was saying they name plus they Instagram and then a picture and then they name at the bottom. Stupid. Now, a question that was irritating me is he kept asking them, are they going to make up? Are they going to make up? Are they going to make up? If somebody just mopped the floor with you 3 years ago, are you really going to make up with them? Like, obviously, after this, they could be cordial, but it seems as though they are probably going to get that again. And I do want them to get that again, more so on the scraps, more so because, a lot of tension is in the air with both of them, their egos. And neither one of them, in my opinion, feel like they really did their thing. So they probably are going to get it again on the scraps, which is fine as long as, they keep it cute. I don't think that they would, take it to the next level. I personally don't think that. Well, Duly might. I ain't gonna lie, because he be mace and all this. He be doing a lot. But, hopefully he don't have all that stuff in his possession. If they ever do run it again, hopefully he don't have all those items on him. But I do think that they're gonna end up running it again just because of egos and they all still talking on the net. But I don't feel like they should make up. They could be cordial and be in the same room. But I don't feel as though they should have kept asking the question of like, can y'all make up? Can y'all be cordial? Like, they grown, they men. If Duly can be around Isaiah, I don't really see why after this particular fight he couldn't have been around Solo. But I definitely think they're gonna get another round in somewhere else, maybe something outside of Now That's TV, and then they probably can be cordial. But then too, beef could be up forever. He did sneak him in the closet. And I'm one of them type of people, I do not believe in forgiving people. I really don't. I do not believe in it. I am a big proponent on not forgiving people. Like, keeping them where they had you messed up at. So, if Duly never wants to forgive him, that's his business. He has every right to not forgive him. They was cool, and the fact that you took it to the next level, because from what they saying, they was friends. They was close. He knew Duly had something going on, and he still decided to go up in that room, not get no understanding, and just go crazy on his friend like that. No. No. So if he don't want to forgive him, I don't blame him. Let me tell y'all something. Playboy season 3 and this particular Bad Blood, I think he did it on the other one too, but them girls was ready, though. The girls really didn't need a whole bunch of pep talk, okay? They was ready to bang. I love the direction Isaiah is going in. Like, when the cameras is on, he is CEO. Y'all came here to bang. Like, I love the fact that he like, y'all came here to bang. That's what y'all came here to do. I love the fact that he is really standing on business when it comes to his stuff. He knows that he puts out great projects, and I love the fact that he's honoring the business. He's honoring his projects. He's not coming in like, well, friend, blah, blah. He like, no, y'all came here to bang. Let's go. Let's do that. And, I think, as we've been watching him, he's grown into this confidence. Like, I just love to see it. I think at one point, not necessarily timid, but was trying to be cool and, be fair and all this, trying to be nice. But now, strict program around here. Y'all came to bang. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Get in the field or shut up. And I love this. I love seeing it. So, Isaiah goes up to Duly and Ken for the first time. Ken, well, Isaiah, you know what you came here to do, Ken. Oh, it's giving that sad. Ken really just came to be cute and get his free check. But baby, like I said, I think Ken got it the worst. Ken got it the worst, and I hated that for him. So Ken is shocked that it's Taye, but I love the fact that he just kept saying, like, it's Black Bud, it's not STV. Like, he know what he came here to do. The mindset is there. But, when it was time to fight, they both was hesitating, and that was irritating because I'm like, get in the field, push them. Y'all know security used to push them. Like, where's the security that be pushing them? Because come on. First of all, what do Swag got on? Like, what is he doing? What do he got? What's up with the shirt? The shorts? It's a lot. It's a lot to look at. Dully is so handsome. Like, he is just so handsome. You would never think he's crazy how he is. But he is so handsome. And every time I look at Taye, I just hear, like, pick your mouth up every time. He just be sitting there. Break it up. So they start the bad blood off. And Solo told me, I'm not mad. I don't want no bitch. Mind you, main one with the energy, main one with the tension, the leg, it's just beating the ground up. I'm like, you ain't got no tension. You're not mad. You're not pressed. Everybody else calm, cool, collected. You the only one energy high. Then Ken, what you doing here? Oh, okay. Well, you better be ready to run it. Ken, so you want to get me? it's the turn. It's the next turn for me. Sister, get that bitch. Like, now let's get into the first round. One thing about it, even though Duly hand is messed up, Duly hit hard. Hit hard. Hit hard. Mind you, he got that first round. That first round, even though he hit the bend the legs, even though he did the hit him up, Chris Brown, he got right back up. I definitely don't think that Solo took advantage of when Duly fell. And I would say even too, when Solo fell, I don't think Duly really took advantage of even when Solo fell. At one point, he paused. He let him, come back up a little bit. But Duly wasn't going for none of that. Them hands was going so quick. And mind you, Solo tried to get him on the wall. He caressed, curved, swerve on him. Whoa. He said, yeah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You ain't finna get me in no corner. This is not the closet. And he was hitting him so hard. Mind you, they only did 2 rounds. He could only do 2 rounds because he had messed up his hand. But you knew he was hitting him hard because, again, like I said, Solo started down himself after the first round. So to me, I feel as though Duly got it because for me, like usually if you don't know who got it, when the person doubt themselves, they know they ain't really do a good job. They know they hits really wasn't landing like that. He was trying to give him the uppercut when they was on that wall, but Duly wasn't going for that. He moved out the way real quick. He was not going to let him get his neck like that. Now, the second round, obviously, Solo was able to get his neck, but that first round, he was like, ain't no getting my neck. Like, mind you could tell he really thought about that closet scene and really pow, 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 pow. I mean, them hands was moving very quick. He was not playing. And like the slip, he said, once he slipped, he did not let that slip deter him. He slipped right on up out that shoe and was getting with him, backing up and all. He wasn't playing. Find that boy hard. Like, he let him know, this is not the closet. This ain't the closet. This ain't the closet scene. This ain't the closet. Come on, get up where you mad at. And I definitely feel like he got up where he was mad at. And he did a great job of getting up where he was mad at. I feel like the first round, he definitely put belt to ass. I really do. Now, Solo was still, in there, but I definitely think that he shocked Solo. I definitely think when Solo started feeling them hits, he like, hold on. Like, You know, I supposed to have gagged you, but no, baby, he came to do the gagging. He came to do the gagging. Like he said, his mind went to the closet. Like, you embarrassed him. You know, he had to get all that energy out. And I definitely feel like round one, he ate. He ate. The slip and all, he ate. Now, I do think now that TP need to get a new warehouse because everybody's slipping. Everybody's slipping. Everybody's slipping. That's starting to get on my nerves. I'm tired of these slips. I'm tired of the slips. And mind you, Solo's confessional is like, oh, I had her on that wall, da da da. Nah, you ain't have her on that wall too long, boots. I ain't gonna lie to you. Did not have Dully on that wall too long. Dully was able to swerve on him and maneuver off of that wall very quick. Very quick. So no, and again, like I said, I definitely feel like Solo lost that first round because he just was down himself the whole. He was like, "Come here, friend." You know, he trying to pull out there for real, friend. Did I do good? He like, "Oh yeah, you ate." Your friend always gonna tell you, you know, honestly that you ate or it was a tie. I don't think it was a tie. I definitely think that first round, Duly did what needed to be done. I think it honestly, if I really had to tell y'all, I think both people got a round in. I really do. And honestly, I think the second round was really a tie, but we about to get to that. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of cash and really more so Naj shade being thrown. But I definitely feel as though this first round, Solo was Naj. He couldn't take no hits for real. If we just being for real, it wasn't like you was just necessarily in your hits. You wasn't in your hits like that. You was in there, you was doing what needed to be done, but you weren't in your hits. I don't know why, you know, you had all that mouth, you popping it, because you definitely was not in your hits like that. Now, a little bit of me is like, Isaiah, is you coaching Solo? Is you coaching your homie because of you and Dooley's round? You coaching him because you ain't got your lick back yet? Like, what's going on, sir? What's going on, sister girl? Because it gave a little bit like, Isaiah, so push your body. Like, you just got to eat the hits. You got to come in. Them first hits need to be hard. Like, oh, hold on. It's not giving CEO no more. It's not giving fair and balanced. It's giving very more, eat that bitch alive. Eat her. And it's the finish it. It's time to finish it. Finish her. Like, okay, CEO, we watching you. Now, I do want to know what they talk about with the live. I know some of y'all been here longer than me, so y'all will tell me in the comments. I don't know exactly what he talking about with Kendall going on live, popping it and telling Duly business. Please tell me his business in the comments. Thank you. So they move outside, and in the midst of them moving outside, sort of like, oh, I'm not fine on the unleveled concrete, da da da. You know, I'm good, but they keep wanting more. Yeah, we do want more. I think Duly deserved more because you was popping it. You was popping it for 3 years. Like, I whooped you in the closet. Like, every chance you got, you was saying something out the way. So why would he not want that? Why would he not give it up how he gave it up? I honestly understand where Duly is coming from. Because you popped it on me, you was talking out the side of your neck. Yeah, I want as many rounds as I can get with you. Because you was popping it for 3 years. No. We're gonna get this. We're not doing one round. You ain't gonna be a one rounder with me and popping it on me for 3 years. And I'm not gonna lie. So we get to the second round. And if you really slow it down, Solo only got righteous 3 to 4 uppercuts on Duly. But Duly was tearing him. At first, he was hitting Duly in the head. He seen that Duly was more closer to his face. Duly punched him in the face. He then turns around and start uppercutting him. He did get 3 or 4 good uppercuts, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get that round of Duly too. Because after you got your uppercuts in, you flew back. Now I'm done. You don't get no brownie points for getting like 3 or 4 uppercuts how much you washed him. You did not wash him, and you licking. Bloody no rings. You licking. I give Duly everything. I feel like Duly came in there and did what he needed to do. I really do. He left out with a scratch. A scratch. You're bloody every round. Every round. And in the round that you felt like you really washed him, tore him, blah. He walking out with a scratch. So you really not doing what you think that you was doing. Honestly, I think Duly did what needed to be done. I think Duly got his lick back. I think a lick was definitely had. Now, who need to get a lick back is Ken. Let's get into Ken and Taye, because ooh, child, ooh, child. Now, before I move on, I got a little more commentary. It's the now I'm done. Now I'm done. You really ain't need that. You doing a lot of popping on the internet for somebody who continues to let them know like you don't want to fight no more. I think that's crazy. I think that's insane that you are the one on the internet the most, saying everything, going live, doing stories, doing the most. And you are the main one not wanting to eat the fade again. Once you feel like you did your big one, you like, no production, no more fights. Mind you, they agreed to 3 rounds. And even though Dully like, no, come on, run it again. I need to get this cap off. After a while, he kind of calmed down. He was chilling because of his hand and stuff. But it's like, you don't see him walking off the set, running away, going in the corner, turning to another room. You don't see that. So I really don't feel like Solo feels as though he did his big one, like he playing like he is on the internet. And not only that, it's the Duly, you ate. I'm going to give you that. We're done. All that. You didn't feel like you really did your big one. You really didn't feel like you did your big one. The confessional from reality of the scene is night and day. You really didn't feel like you got that dude like that. You really didn't feel like you was that guy. Now, to me, Solo really had a problem with Ken. Like, he, at this point, run Ken. You just need to run Ken real quick. Because you too pressed behind Ken. That was getting on my nerves. That was irritating me. So, Solo like, oh, you came. Oh, regardless, it's bad blood. Get up. My friend is going to do regardless. My friend's going to get out there for me. Why is you so pressed that Ken came? Like, you real pressed. And after they get defined, it's like, I just felt some type of way. But Ken, I ain't got no issue with you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And then he ends up saying, I would never do you like that. Ken said you did me like that on multiple occasions. He told him for other reasons. So you have done him like that. Y'all not that cool. Y'all not that close. Him and your cousin beefing. So why is you so pressed and mad? Because both of y'all from Texas? Do you pay his bills? No. Do you No. Now the Caucasian man did start having me laughing by this little part at the end. He was like, "This is gonna be a really friendly fight." He was like, "They don't want to fight." I'm like, "No shit. They don't really want to fight." Ken laughing, Taye backing up, not giving Tasiki at all. Like, be for real. So the first round between Ken and Taye, I definitely think was a tie. Taye was missing his hits. He was crossing, and Ken was. Ken, to me, though, is a better fighter. Both of them, for real. They are great long distance fighters. They're not good fighters when it's like real close. So both of them was trying to give length, and it wasn't working for Taye, in my opinion. That's why he got up out of there. And when Ken was like, I like this big homie, he knew he was doing his thing. His hits was landing, definitely. But Taye hits that first round wasn't really landing like that. So that first round, I'm going to get a Ken. But after that, that's when Taye went go gadget on his ass. I promise y'all. Taye said, hold on. They give me some work. Hold on. And them uppercuts, that's how you do some uppercuts, Solo. Because he really then took Ken where Ken did not want to go. I don't think that he should have did Ken like that, because mind you, he's supposed to be friendly face. You could tell after that first round, Taye was like, no, like, he not finna embarrass me. Hold on, let me clock in real quick. Let me teach him something. I definitely don't think that Taye rearranged Ken's face. I think, again, like I said before, he got serious that second round. That second round, he was like, nah, I can't lose to Ken. Like, we not finna have it. Ken did play it cool, though. But, damn. It was like he was the main one who really wasn't even trying to get up with these hoes, and they definitely got up with him. I did feel a little bad for him. Now, overall, to me, that was a great bad blood. They did better than Naj and Cash. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was really, really good. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know now I do have somewhere to go in the morning. It's 12 o'clock my time, and I do have somewhere to go in the morning. So all the rest of the reviews will be late tomorrow night. Y'all already know how I do. All my stuff be late in the night. So just know It's all gonna be later. Baddies, the hookup, love cabin, all that. I only watch baddies. But again, I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta get up at the crack of ass. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I do love y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with me and rocking with me. We are almost to 7,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get my cake with my 7,000 subscribers. If y'all been here for a long time, y'all know I always get a cake when I reach a big milestone. 7 is my favorite number. So I'm excited and thankful and grateful that I'm almost at 7,000. And baby, I'm excited, grateful, and thankful for whatever number I'm at now. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Let me know who y'all feel like won, lost, blah, blah, blah in the comments. Love y'all. Bye.